Hi Seekers! We are Matt and Angie, a queer couple driving all around Italy.
We seek beautiful places and delicious vegan food.
We travel on our self-converted Volkswagen we like to call Pussy Van.
And we show you the real deal of traveling on a van on a super tight budget.
We are currently in Campania, and in our previous vlog we were super lucky to visit Pestum ruins for just 2 euros. But today we did the unthinkable.
We visited Herculaneum and Pompeii's archaeological parks for free, and we let you decide which one is the best.
Good morning, Seekers! I'm Seekers. In the shot you have our new discovery. It's chocolate cream, but made only with peanuts and cacao. So it's super healthy and super perfect. Yeah, so delicious. Look at it. Anyway, we woke up in Herculano. We are near Naples. We are getting there super soon. But today, our aim is to visit 2 of the most important archaeological parks in the entire world. Pompeii is the most famous one and the biggest one. Herculano is a smaller version of it, but it's something different. Today we wanna prove or not prove if it is worth or not to visit both of them. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Don't blame Angie if she has not spoken so much, but it's 7 a.m. so... Now that we are on our way, we're gonna tell you a story. Not properly a story, but the museums on the first Sunday of the month are free here in Campania, and so we had to take advantage of this thing. Also because we are visiting 2 museums, let's say, it's other 2 archaeological parks, and we are gonna save a lot of money.
Like about 30 euros.
Yeah. So, really good to save that. Anyway, the problem is that we booked the free ticket online on Ticket One, but on the ticket that Ticket One gives you, there's written you have to print them in order to enter. But on the website of Herculano, there's written that it's not needed to print them. So we chose to give the word to the website of Herculano, and we have not printed the ticket yet. For us, it made no sense, firstly because we forgot to print them first. Second is a waste of paper, because you can still scan the ticket from the app, from the iPhone.
And third, we have to pay to print the ticket we buy free.
Yeah, exactly, which makes no sense. Also, there's a parking spot exactly near the archaeological park, which is also recommended by the archaeological park, which is to be paid for 5 fucking euros per hour. Not even in Piazza di Spagna in Rome you pay for that, okay?
You can go Piazza di Spagna with your car.
But I mean, even if you get fined because you go, you don't pay that much. So, 5 fucking euros, and it is full of reviews online about that parking spot of people saying that people get your tires flat, people scratch your van, people steal from you, a lot of bad things, but really proper bad things. So we have decided, because Angie is so good at it, she has found a parking spot super near, because it's about 10 minutes walk from there, and we have decided to park in a free one. Bear with us that maybe we are not gonna find Pussy Van back when we come back, but it doesn't matter. No, it does matter, but at least it was free. I mean, we didn't pay 5 euros per hour.
We are here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
we are heading to the ticket office, so wish us luck. We made it!
We are in!
Behind me, you can see something that is so genius. That's the compluvium and impluvium. It was a way to collect rainwater and always have there, when you need it, in that little swimming pool. Let's call it like that. And it's perfectly kept. Amazing. What are you doing?
I'm cooking.
Why?
This is the first kind of gastronomy.
What are those?
They put the fire inside this hole and the food above it, so it was always hot to sell it.
In Herculaneum, you can also see how Roman did build their streets. They were made like the back of a donkey. In this way, the water, when it was raining a lot, was going on the side without messing up in the middle where the carts had to go. In Herculaneum, you can also find 2 floors building, not only in the villas we saw at the beginning, but also in the case botteghe. In Italy we say I don't know how to say modo di dire, but as a modo di dire, uscio and bottega, which means the entrance door and the selling shop. So this double floors building had the bottega, which is the selling shop, the tavern, on the bottom. And above there was the house where the owner of the shop lived.
Herculano is a smaller town compared to Pompeii. It was considered a holiday town by the sea, and here you can see big villas belonged by rich people.
What are you? Hey, what are you? We are looking for what it is that big cave.
We found the gym.
That's a gym! No way. We have just entered the female baths and they were stunning, but they made us realize something. We are not rich enough to do that, but in the future, if we'll get enough money, we could, when we go explore this kind of stuff, get a guide.
Yeah.
Because we had a guide in front of us and he was explaining a lot of things that we couldn't know, and so you get to understand way better everything. So if you have the money, always get a guide.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were lucky because we could listen to some of what he said to this group, and he said that the ceiling had that original shape, which is the same as used to be, because of the condensation of the of the baths.
The bath.
There were otherwise drops of water falling on the heads of the women, and instead with that shape of the ceiling, the water was going down and just dropping on the side of the walls.
Yeah.
Which is so clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to know. We are out of the park and it was amazing.
It was really special.
Even if we had to pay, we would still have done it. So even if you can't come on the first Sunday of the month, definitely come.
Now let's hope Pussy is still there. Yeah, it's still here.
We went back in the mall where we stayed yesterday all day to work, and we did the plan on the tour of Pompeii, but the problem is that we just discovered that some of the houses, yeah, let's call it like that, close. And it's not written anywhere, just in the map. It's disappointing because you book the ticket for the afternoon. We booked it from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You think the park closes at 7, so you think, okay, I have time to visit everything I want to visit. But there are some domus, some houses that close at 1 p.m., so we are probably not gonna see them.
Most of them close at 4 and 5 p.m.
So disappointing. Why do you sell tickets? Yeah. We didn't buy it, but imagine if we did. It would be disappointing. So we are gonna eat super quickly and head immediately to the park, and let's see what we can see. Unfortunately, I don't like this stuff. Woo-hoo-hoo! We found a really nice parking spot, which seems really safe. It's called the Parcheggio della Basilica, and it costs only €2. Really, really handy. And €2, I mean.
It's great.
And now we are going to Pompeii. We have just entered the Pompeii Archaeological Park, and we couldn't be happier because there was the luggage, how is it called? Like the store where you can store the luggage, and it was free. So no backpacks on our back. I'm feeling so spoiled today. Yeah. Free stuff everywhere. What is it?
We are supposed to visit this house, but it closed. So let's try with the other one. And guess it is closed also this one.
Perfect. What you probably didn't know is that the Romans did also invent the zebra crossing I just crossed. And it's crazy because they thought about it with the carts. It was really difficult to people also because the streets were super dirty, and so they put these big rocks. The wheels of the cars could pass through them, but still people were not getting dirty feet in the nasty waters of the streets. So clever.
Today we are not so lucky.
Close to.
We are in a very interesting place, l'Orto dei Fuggiaschi.
Behind this glass, there are many dead people which were probably trying to escape the eruption. But the problem is that they put this glass, which is nasty, it's so dirty, and you cannot see behind that properly. And it's a pity. I think it's really a pity. we just stopped a minute to tell you how disappointed we are. We made a list of all the domus we wanted to see because they're said to be the most beautiful ones. The problem is that if you do not notice, as I did, the hours of the closing time of this domus, you're not gonna be able to see them.
Behind me there is the lupanare, where the sex worker work.
And it's also a big one. We have just found out that the Villa dei Misterii, which is probably the most beautiful one, is about to close. So we have decided to abandon our plan, our itinerary, and we are going straight to the Villa dei Misterii.
The difference between Herculaneum and Pompeii was that Herculaneum, as we told you, was a smaller city by the sea, only for rich people or for fishermen, and that was it. Pompeii instead was what we call today a really big city. Indeed, you can find pretty much everything, from the Anfiteatro, from the Foro, a lot of things, many shops, many houses. It's 40 hectares of dimension, so really big. So compared to Herculaneum, you could see many more aspects of the city.
Okay, we've just passed another closed domus, so it's time to give you our considerations.
Pompeii worth a visit, but you have to come here in the morning.
Absolutely. As we did it, I preferred Herculaneum way more. We are gonna finish today's vlog with this image.
Enjoy it.
And Mom, we are not gonna wash them.